Alright, so today we're reading SCP-3151. It's called Movie in a Bottle. Object class is Euclid. The description is, SCP-3151 is the collective designation for an unknown number of liquid substances which, when ingested orally, cause the user to experience a compressed and immersive hallucinatory vision of a popular film. Each container of SCP-3151 was found upon recovery bearing a label reading Movie in a Bottle. The next stage, an entertainment vision from Westhead Media. Don't know who that is, honestly. But the bottle also says the title of the film it causes a vision of. Thus far, SCP-3151 has primarily been distributed throughout the city of New Portlands through a network of anomalous substance dealers paid through intermediaries by Westhead Media. So that's pretty cool, yeah. Individuals who have ingested SCP-3151 describe the resulting vision as being akin to experiencing the narrative of a popular film through a viewpoint shifting between characters scene to scene. While this experience is described as lasting for the full runtime of the original film, in reality it only lasts for 3 to 4 minutes, during which they are completely still and unresponsive to stimuli. So this experience is generally described as more immersive than the original film due to the presence of stimuli relevant to all the senses, rather than just sight and smell. Emotional reactions to the film immediately following the vision also seem to be heightened, though the SCP Foundation isn't sure whether that's just because of the more immersive viewpoint, or if it's like a property specifically engineered into SCP-3151 itself. SCP-3151 is highly addictive, and evidence suggests that it is a intentional aspect of the substance. Observation of SCP-3151 use throughout 3 Portlands has also shown that prolonged and frequent use can have an extremely adverse effect on the user's mental state. So as the user ingests more of the SCP-3151 bottles and further visions are experienced, they gradually lose their ability to discern between reality and the narrative shown to them through said visions. This condition worsens as the user continues to ingest SCP-3151, escalating to a point where they are unable to differentiate between themselves and one or several characters in their films. If left untreated, this can lead to complete cognitive breakdown. Anesthetic therapy has proven to be effective in repairing damage to a limited degree by erasing memories of the visions provided by SCP-3151. As of the time of writing, 53 variants of SCP-3151 have been found and identified through testing. All known SCP-3151 variants grant visions of films that Westhead Media has had some level of influence over, whether financially or through other means. Known variants of SCP-3151 include a faintly glowing liquid, bright blue in coloration, that causes visions of the 1982 film Blade Runner. It's described as tasting similar to Coca-Cola. A liquid, light green in coloration, that causes visions of the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz, describing as having a texture similar to that of sand. A liquid, dark brown in coloration, that causes visions of the 1998 film The Sundering of God, an adaptation of Cogwork orthodoxy creation myth, described as having a metallic taste. A liquid, red in coloration, that causes visions of the 1974 film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, described as having a similar taste to orange juice. Alright, so I'm just going to summarize the addendum here for you. The first known incident of SCP-3151 was on February 10th, 2018, when several film critics were brought to the 3 Portlands Mercy Hospital. They were found wandering the streets, quoting popular films and being unresponsive to stimuli. They were drunk, or high, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and then they found bottles of the SCP-3151 at their houses after doing a search. So initial containment of the movies in a bottle was handled by the UIU. However, the stuff kept spreading around 3 Portlands, so the UIU and the Foundation decided to work together, and they stopped and contained the spread of SCP-3151. And then they tried to contact Westhead Media in regards to SCP-3151, but there was no answer. So yeah, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed.